Previously on The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. I thought it was pretty good. It had its moments, and I thought Daryl was pretty badass. And it was a good shootout, too. The way they did it, and then an explosive goes off in the background. He looks back 2 seconds later, she's gone. Okay, she couldn't have gotten far, And they fly off to France. The episode just ends. I was like, okay, it's alright. Alright, Carol and Ash are on their way to see Daryl. This should be exciting. I can't wait for the reunion. But first, we have to take a pit stop in Fear the Walking Dead land. Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol Season 2. This is going to be our next review. This is for Episode 2, titled Moulin Rouge. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol Season 2. This is our review for Episode 2, titled Moulin Rouge. So, if you guys are not aware of what is going on, basically we are going to be doing our reviews back to back. I'm here to film for probably about over an hour. I've seen the entirety of Season 2 of Daryl Dixon, but don't worry, we are going to be not spoiling anything that happens in the further episodes in the reviews. We're just going to talk about each episode individually for the reviews every single week, and I'm going to be releasing these over the next 5 weeks. So, if you're not aware of what happened, Paramount Plus screwed up and leaked the entire season of Daryl Dixon. So, if you're curious on why so many people know about Season 2 in its entirety, you can thank them. Now, with that being said, we're going to continue our reviews every single week. They'll just be sporadically releasing, and this is our first one. So, Episode 2, Moulin Rouge. So, I thought this was a really great episode. I really did. I thought this was a lot better than the premiere. I thought this was a really good episode. There was a lot of really good stuff going down. Not to say I didn't have flaws, because I did have one big one, but aside from like one big flaw I had with the episode, I think this was an enjoyable episode overall. So, we have two plots this episode, right? We've got Daryl and Laurent and all that stuff going on at the Nest, and we've got Carol and Ash landing in Greenville for a pit stop, basically. So, or not Greenville, Greenland is what they call it. Now, this is a pretty interesting episode because you kind of alternate back and forth. Now, let's go over the Daryl plot first. We've got Laurent, of course, that, sees Daryl. Daryl comes back from saving Falou and all that stuff. And basically, you've got kind of a storyline that goes down this episode where you find out that Laurent's missing, essentially, right? You kind of get, a few nice scenes. They're playing, like, ball and stuff. They're playing, American baseball and stuff. It's kind of nice. And then Laurent gets captured, and then it's like, oh, shit, So he's taken. Now it's a mystery of what happened. They assume it's the pouvoir. They assume it's something related to that. So they send out a search party. You've got Daryl, Isabel, Falou, and a few others. They go out there looking, trying to track down Laurent as best as they possibly can. Wouldn't be the first time he got out. I mean, considering the season 1 finale where he's just standing over the hill like, Daryl, So, I mean, it would make sense. But, actually, the interesting thing is, and I thought this plot was really interesting, is that we get a swerve this episode, right? In the first episode, and in the early parts of this one, we kind of see Lo Zhang is very protective of Laurent. He kind of wants to almost like force Daryl and the others away from Laurent so that he can have him for himself, because he is so psychotic that he believes in this, prophecy type of stuff. And that is clearly what happens here. They lure Daryl's crew out there. They lure them out. And essentially, you've got them that they go out there, they go through this like big building and stuff like that. And when they're searching through this building, it's kind of an intense scene. Some of the guys turn on Daryl's crew, and then they have to start fighting them. It's a really intense scene. And I thought the kills were brutal and gory as all get out. It was really intense. And anyway, they're taking them out. It's a really intense moment. You've got Isabel that's like really quick on her draw too. Isabel was a badass this episode. And basically we then see Emile, who is Sylvie's boyfriend. We actually find out that he's for this as well too. He was part of the plan. And he turns on our crew and basically points a gun towards Falou, trying to kill him. But they, unfortunately, which they did the right thing, Isabel put down Emil. And I like the way it went down because Emil got shot in the head by Isabel, right? Because he wouldn't turn. He was on, Lozang's side about the whole prophecy thing. So she shoots him. And I like the way it's like she fires the gun and then you see like the birds fly and stuff. Really poetic. Very, very nicely done. I enjoyed the way that death scene went down. But yeah, it was really good. And then obviously now Laurent is under the the bullshit of Lozang, and obviously Daryl and crew now have to fight to kind of get him out, which is going to be really intense. They're kind of standing in front of the nest at the end, and they're like trying to figure out like what the hell they're going to do. And one thing I did not expect, I was seriously thrown off by this. I don't know about you guys, but it's like something didn't feel right when I saw this scene. Like, I liked it, I really did, but it's like something didn't feel right, where Daryl just makes out with Isabel. I was like, damn, okay, shit. Like, but I liked it. I was like, no, you know what? If there's one relationship I actually am down for Daryl to have, it's this one. I really like Isabel as a character and as a love interest for Daryl. I think they have that chemistry, you know what I'm saying? So when they kissed at the end, I was like, well, damn, okay, I kind of wondered if they were going to do it. They did it. They did it this season. Really, really intense. It's not anything of what I expected, but I'm happy with it. I'm very happy about it. So, yeah, fantastic. I love that. So that was that plot. Great, great A plot. Excellent plot. Now, I wish I could say the same for the B plot. The B plot this episode with Carol, some was good, some stuff was good, but I still found there was some stuff that was just really frustrating to watch. They basically land in Greenland, right? They run into these new survivors after killing a few walkers, and these guys are obviously sus, like the way they were acting. The lead chick acted like Shrike from Fear of the Walking Dead, I can't lie. Like, she's like, you will join us on our mission, and you will help us, and we will go together, and we will go and travel together, and we are best friends. Are we best friends? Are we best friends? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It didn't work for me. Like, the actress wasn't horrible, but she also wasn't great. Like, it didn't sell me fully. I'll tell you that right now. It felt like a Fear the Walking Dead plot. I don't know if that's just me, but like, Carol just easily trusts these people even though they're clearly sus. And then I don't understand this scene. They go into their main hideout, right? They're like eating their food and stuff. And the chick like takes the crossbow and points it towards Carol, and I'm like, Carol, like, you met her 2 seconds. It was weird to me that Carol just trusted her so easily. Like, Carol's not the type to trust somebody that's clearly fucking nuts. You know what I mean? And you've got the other person, this other chick, the second one, that tries to, like, kill Ash, and then that doesn't work out, and Ash, fights back and stuff. And then we kind of cut away from that scene, not sure what happened to him there, but then the woman comes back, and then the woman that has the crossbow shoots her friend. I'm like, huh? Like, what? Like, I don't get it. Aren't you guys robbing these two or trying to kill them? Like, I don't understand. And then the one lady's like, she's alive, but then she walks with Carol in the fog, and then she gets shot with a flare, which I thought that was badass from Ash. That was actually one scene I did like from this plot. I liked Ash shooting her and killing her, but then they just get in the plane and leave, and I'm just like, what the actual fuck was the point of that? Like, I don't know. I don't know. You guys help me out with that. I didn't understand that plot. I didn't understand the point of it. I didn't understand why we needed it, honestly. This episode would have been just fine if we had them land in France, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get realistically they have to stop in Greenville, but don't even, or Greenland, sorry, I keep calling it Greenville. I don't understand why the hell we needed that plot. It felt like a fear plot. It felt like Ian and Andrew took over for a quick minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But anyway, besides that, the Carol plot got good. She got to France. She leaves Ash in this like place, right? And she says, I'm gonna go on from here, that type of thing. And she does. And she goes on. You've got this, like, great montage as she's walking through. The music while she was walking through was a little off. I wasn't too big on that. But it was a good scene. It was good to see her kind of walk through. The shots were good. The cinematography was fantastic. And she basically arrives at the Maison Mère, the Pouvoir compound. and you see all these people lining up for food and stuff like that. It's like a big scene and stuff like that. And then at the end of the episode, she kind of gets, kind of an idea that they're torturing somebody in this room. And that's when we see Janae at the end of the episode. And we do get an update on Kodro at the end of episode 2, which I thought was really cool. But it was brutal. They're basically torturing the fuck out of him. Like, she is torturing the piss out of this guy. And he does not look good. Like, his eye's gone, and he's, like, all screwed up, cuts all over him and shit. Really, really insane. But yeah, Janae is doing her thing with him. Insane, man. But yeah, this was a good episode. I quite enjoyed it. It was a lot better than the premiere. I'd probably give this I give it a 9 because I liked everything about the episode. Honestly, everything was perfect aside from those two people. For like those 5-10 minutes, didn't care for that. But aside from that, I enjoyed it. I really did. I thought it was great. Daryl and Isabel getting together, I'm still like, what the fuck? Like, it's awesome, though. I'm very happy about it. And I enjoyed the twist with Lo Zhang being the one that led them there so that he can have Laurent for himself. I thought it was all really, really intriguing. I thought it was really good. So let me know your thoughts. What you guys think of episode 2? Post comments down below. Of course, guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos to The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, the Book of Carol Season 2. Be sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos to The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.